What's up, guys? Chasing Labour here with episode 174 of Welcome to Wroxham. And in today's episode, we are back in European action as we go into the knockout phase of the Europa League. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the other side of this intro. So, as is traditional, then we'll catch you up with what you've missed since we left off. We beat Everton 3-1 in the league with goals from Emre Teshgal, Matan Al-Mala and Oliver Fish. We followed that up with an FA Cup 5th round win over Derby, a 2-0 win with Dragan Naglic and Gary Dillon scoring. We lost 1-0 to Derby, so we are now behind in the league title race. We'll have a look at that. We are currently sitting, level on points with everyone and level on goal difference with West Ham, so it's not as bad as I first feared, but yeah, pretty much tight at the top. Still the top 6 separated by 3 points. It's really, really close. And United are not far from getting themselves involved in this melee here as well. Somehow they're in the UEFA European Conference League for something. Did they win a trophy? I'm guessing they must have won the League Cup. I'm guessing that's what happened. I wasn't paying that much attention. Right. Anyway, today we're playing Salonika in the Europa League Round of 16. I feel like we've played Salonika before. I might be wrong, but I feel like we have. Either way, let's go play them again and see if we can get a good result. We're going to Greece today, so hopefully something good's coming. Let's look at the lineup. So today's starting lineup is going to be Casper Gardner in goal. We've got Walters, Marcato, Grillo and Andre making up the rest of the back four. Carlotto, it's Jan Christensen and Saya Emery at the central midfield. We've got Fish and Moraes on the wings. We've got Teshkel up top. On the bench, we've got Ankovic, Naglic, Taylor, Gray, Bendy, Nielsen, Jones, Zalazar, York, Nian, Burns, and Dillon. So that is, we're at bare bones. I'd have to add under 18s to my squad to have anyone else available to pick from. Such are the problems we have at the moment with various things, injuries mostly costing us. Have a little look. I think it's just injuries costing us and players not being registered. That's good. Let's get rid of that. That's good stuff, right? Yeah, so we've got Collins not registered. I've got Strecker injured. I've got Alberto injured. Bunch of other players not registered. It's a bit of a mess, to be honest. A bit of a shambles. Somehow I've forgotten to register Ahmed Gamar. I don't know how I would have done that. Did I skip through somehow holiday through the registration day? I don't know. I can't remember. Guess we'll find out together. I've definitely made a mistake. There's no way I would have deliberately not had Ahmed Gamar in that squad. Oh well, it's fine. We will march on without him and see if we can get something from this. Good stuff. Right, let's firm the team and hope for the best. Bearing in mind, I've just realised how few wingers we have. Good stuff. Let's go to the dressing room. So in the dressing room then, we're going to do a show everyone their praise is justified, put on a real show, and people seem reasonably happy. We'll go with that. We'll not tempt any fate. Salonika are playing with a 4-5-1. We're playing with a 4-5-1. I guess 4-5-1, we've made it the style of the time at this stage. We are looking pretty good, though, recently, so I feel like we should be able to get a good result here. There's no big surprises at either side, as far as I can tell, so that should be just fine and dandy, and we're about to be underway. So let's get the boys out on the field, get everything ready to go, and hopefully good times are about to roll. We're doing the slow motion. Let's just skip that. It's rubbish. Let's kick it off. Kick-off highlight, and it's going to be with Salonika. Bardi gives the ball. Oh, didn't give the ball away. Tamatsidis running at us. Apparently we're going to have a little bit of a problem with frame rate again. Great stuff. Fish running at us. What can he do? We're running at them. What can he do here? Do it back to Walters. Walters looking for a run forward, and will he get a crossover? Something happened there. Christensen to Fish. Fish with a pop. Fish goes just over and wide, and we're going to have to hope that better times are around the corner. Throw in now. Walters is going to take it to Marcato. Marcato taking a moment back to Walters now. Can Walters create something to Fish? Fish needs to find something. Danilov tackling him. It's not going to help us win this in the air. We have Marcato to Walters. Walters turns back to Marcato, and Marcato takes his sweet time to pick out a pass back to Walters down the line for Fish. Fish, can he get the ball back? He doesn't need to, because Oliver Fish has put the ball away, and we are I was going to say we are ahead, but he was offside. I actually thought he was offside at the time, and I thought I'd let my brain pretend it wasn't a thing. Didn't happen. Oh well. No. Goal kick, Mafroudis putting the ball forward for Salonika. We come in the air. We do win it in the air. Marcato gets there, but Bardi has won it back. And he's playing it to a guy who I don't recognise the name of. Emery now picking up the ball going forward. Got to get better at pronouncing Greek names. Moraes forward to Christiansen. Lays off for Teschkel. Teschkel for Fish. Fish with a pop. And that one hopefully will finally count. The linesman's run away. We're going to assume that he is going to count. And finally we get a goal on the board. It's 1-0 just before half-time. And we can go in without being quite as embarrassed by how mediocre we've been in this first half. I suppose it's fair to say we have not been at our best, and we need to get more of the real Wroxham out there for the second half. Kind of a tight offside, we'll go with that, I suppose. But either way, Fisher scored, and it's 1-0 at half time. They're going to go straight to a kick-off highlight. This always makes me slightly worried. Tabatsinis running at us now. Could see us with time out wide. No one really defending there. So Emery cuts out finally. Moraes on a run. Can he find a play inside to someone? Cuts it back to Andre instead. Andre back to Moraes. Moraes with time. Andre again to Zaire Emery. Oh, what good interplay. Andre now with a cross. And it's been got rid of by Lyris. And Grijo picks it up. Did he create something here? Forward to Carlotto. Carlotto to Marcato. Marcato taking his time. He should be able to build something out of this. Fish out wide to Walters. Walters running to the byline. Can he cross it? He can, and Teschkel is there. And it's 2-0. And we've gone from not looking like we cared to being very much in the driving seat. 2 goals, 2 minutes just before half time. And I think we can breathe a little bit easier now, which is going to be very, very useful, because it's taken us a while to get going here, and I'd like us to start being able to get our foot down and properly building a gap if we can. That would be the absolute dream here as half-time rapidly approaches. And that is half-time. We're going to go to the dressing room. We're going to have a nice little chat with our players. I'm going to just do it nice. We've had some good times in that first half. Anyone need yelling at? Not really. We'll go with it. Second half underway. Let's try and make it 4 or 5, shall we? Mafroudis now with the ball for Salonika. When in the air, boys. Come on, let's do this. We've done it with Marcato, but he's headed away again. Tabatsinis back to Vitilis. Vitilis? I don't know. Liras to Bardi, to Miliotis, to Danilov. Danilov goes forward to Kutsias, and now it's Tabatsinis to put the ball forward to Kutsias, who goes into the box. Greer needs to win this in the air. Has done. Carlotto now. Let's rebuild from the back. Hit them on the counter. Christiansen over the top looking for Moraes. Moraes back to Andre. Andre now with a chance to run. Can he get a cross in from the byline? That'd be nice. Does get a cross in. Fish is there. Oliver Fish for his 11th of the season. It's 3-0. And that would have been his hat-trick if only he could stay on side. But either way, he's got 2 goals. We've got 3 goals. We are in the driving seat. And as I said, 4 or 5 basically guarantees us a place in the next round. We can go out with our youngsters in the second leg and really just have some fun in Wednesday's episode if we can get to 5. So let's hope the boys keep the pressure on and we can get there so we can see what the youth team are up to as we progress. Corner kick, and it's going to be Kenneth Taylor who's just gone as a sub to take it. I just changed some players for the sake of it, if I'm honest. As our boys head away by Lyris to Fish, back to Taylor, back into Naglic. Naglic for his 2nd of the season. And the young wonder kid who I signed for, 7 million quid? 2 goals in 3 games, and he's been playing as a fullback. Primarily playing as a centre-half David. He's been primarily playing as a fullback. And, I think that's probably decent returns for the young man. So we'll enjoy that. We'll get ready for goal number 5, I guess. Chesele and Salas. I can't do Greek names. I really can't. Kutsias has a pop-up goal. Christiansen heads it clear. Teschkel to Zaire Emery. Are we going to get number 5 right now? We're going into the box. I feel like ball to Burns, and Mervyn Burns gets goal number 5. He's come off the bench as well. Mervyn Burns being an absolute star, as always. And, well, safe to say we are, barring a miracle, safely through to the quarterfinal, I believe it is, of the Europa League, with one whole game left to play. Burns goes celebrate with our fans as well. Tight offside, wasn't that tight, wasn't even close to being that tight. Good stuff. Mervyn Burns putting it away, and 5-0. Throw in now, and it's with John Raitt. Tim York back to John Raitt, who's looking for a cross, finds Fish instead. York plays it across to Sire Emery, who hammered it home. It's 6. I didn't realise that got in. I thought that had gone wide. I saw the flashing text, and that was the moment where I realised it had gone in. Good stuff. It's 6-0. Let's have a look at this in proper real time. As we won the ball back. Fish there finds York. York across the box. Sire Emery hammers it first time, and Marudis is helpless. 6-0. And that is a cracking day at the office. Can we make it 7? I do want that hat-trick to get finished for Oliver Fish, if we can. It's not going to happen. That's 4 time. And, 6-0 away from home. I think it's safe to say we look quite weapony in Europe. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to come back in the next episode. We'll go through all the motions here. We'll come back in the next episode for the second leg with the youth team. In fact, I don't need to do that. I don't need to go through the motions for the next episode. I can just do this. Right. Next episode, we'll play in the home game against Salonika. We'll stick out the kids 6-0. They shouldn't be able to blow a 6-0 lead, so hopefully we'll be okay, or at least we'll do some heavy rotation, something like that. And then on Friday, we've got an FA Cup quarter-final against Manchester United. So an action-packed week of Welcome to Wroxham. And then, of course, if you've been watching or you want to watch the journey over on the Tuesdays and Thursdays side of the channel, we have got African Cup of Nations games this week. So, yeah, we're in the AFCON, doing our thing, trying to get ourselves an international trophy. Crazy stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I've always been chasing you. If you like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave the comments down below. Share it with your friends. And until next time, stay safe and have a good one.